The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is CNEagles.com. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman Associate Head Coach and Running Backs Coach, Mike Clowney. Mike, we continue our position previews today with the backfield and a talented group that returns. Yes, you lose a Harlan Hill Trophy finalist in Damian Baker, but two all-conference guys on the preseason team, and Montavious Taylor and Antonio Wimbush. What does the position group bring to the table in your first year coaching them?
I mean, it's been really exciting. It's a great group of guys. Work ethic in the room is great. They do a good job as far as getting along with one another, and they've actually been really helpful for me as far as kind of making a transition and learning. So, there's a lot of stuff we've kind of learned together, but we're really excited about that group of guys.
You talk about the transition going from linebackers to running backs. What's that been like for you?
It's not been too bad. I played running back most of my life, so I'm a little bit aware about what's going on. The funny thing about it, when I was being recruited here, that's one thing I told Coach Sparks, that I would not play, so I'm coaching it now. So things have a way of coming back, but no, it's been really good.
Undersized as a linebacker, you're a decent-sized running back.
Yeah.
Wimbush, Taylor, what do they bring to the table? We kind of know their skill sets, but what have they done to develop over the last 6 months?
Two special but different guys. Montavious is a guy that's really talented, like a lot of God-given, that things kind of happen naturally for him. The biggest thing with him is just trying to get him to, give a little bit more of himself, on the blocking and as far as, effort-wise and learning what to do, getting in the right stance, things like that, to where, for him it's kind of been more of fine-tuning and trying to help him learn exactly how we do things here. And Wimbush is a hard worker. I mean, he's just one of those guys that when you go out and you ask him to do something once, he just immediately goes out, tries it, it works. He constantly is looking for feedback. So he's been able to kind of develop his talent by his work ethic.
How has he developed from a leadership standpoint, talking about Wimbush, such a quiet player? Has he grown in how vocal he is at all, or is he still kind of sitting under the radar?
It's funny because we do our leaders, the players select the leaders and they do it verbally. He's the guy that was selected, the leader in the room, and he's really a little bit uncomfortable with it because he doesn't talk. So that's been kind of a challenge, but it was interesting to listen to the guys talk about why they elected him as a leader. And it was because he didn't talk a whole lot. It's because that the things that he was supposed to do, he went out and he led by example. Mm-hmm. So, and that's the beginning point. As long as he'll go out and be who he says he is, then guys will continue to follow him. And then it's my job to kind of coach him to be more verbal and encourage and move forward in that area.
It feels like this next point is something that we'd have to talk about each position. Jamal Jones was a guy last year hurt. You get him back this year, hopefully at full strength. What can he add to the table?
I think Jamal Jones has the opportunity to have a big year for us this year. He's been hurt, and that's one of the things that, he and I talked about. You talked about, what does Montavious need to do and what does Wimbush need to do. Like, our guys pick it Jamal because they say he's 100 miles per hour. Everything he does is strong. And, really that's the thing that kind of comes back to bite him. We got to help him become a little bit more flexible, a little bit more fluent in, the way he works and the way he deals with things. And then hopefully that in return will prevent some of the injuries and give him a chance to be more effective as a player for us. Obviously,
3 solid guys that you can rely on down in, down out. Who's somebody that's new to the program who Carson-Newman fans can expect to see something from this fall?
The guys we're really hoping to make a push is Marcus Williams and Jared Dillingham. Right now they're kind of tit for tap, and both of them have different things to offer the program. It's going to be interesting to see which one of those guys, and if both of those guys can kind of push and turn the corner to get to where they can be quality players for us. We've got a couple new guys that are coming in that we're excited about taking a look at also.
Clowney, thanks for the time. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
That is Carson-Newman running backs coach Mike Clowney. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is CNEagles.com.